Hello, my friends. I naked face. Just washed my hair. It's pretty much a Sunday evening. Um, I deeply apologize for my lateness on reviewing these works because they're so good. Um, so I won't get into why. Just let me. I don't know. Um, yeah, let's just get into your portraits. Okay. So Alex was the first to submit, and yeah, Alex, I'm so sorry that I wasn't able to respond sooner. I mean, I honestly I got COVID. My husband's been in the hospital twice, and it's been a week, and I think that spring is like that. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so I wanted to do kind of like a side by side so that we could see Alex's original portrait, which I think is lovely. She's got a beautiful side lighting here. It's almost Rembrandt lighting, really. If you are a photographer or taking photography, I hope you're learning about that. So side lighting is when the face is half lit and half in shadow. Perfect Rembrandt lighting is when you've got a little bit of light over on the opposite cheek. So yeah, it's really lovely. And over here with her vectorized portrait, um, it's really it's really absolute perfection. I mean, we've got layers of color. She decided to go with a color scheme, range of, dusty mauve, dusty pinks, and that's what we used to call it in the 70s. I'm sure it has a different name now, but not one that I can recall. But I love the color of the shades. The deep shadow is really like it's like a burgundy. I mean, like a kind of like a mauvey brown. My husband's watching basketball. It's so important to him. Um, but I think these little bits of pink. It's a very successful experiment. I enjoy it very much. And I noticed that you used Illustrator, which, that's the industry standard. Like it or not, it is a costly program. It's one that we have to purchase and, pay a monthly fee for. But I highly recommend looking into it as an artist, because when I was a student, I could always get it for free. I would always, fill out whatever paperwork I needed to. I would always call and say, okay, I'm a student and I should get this for free. And I did. So, yeah, this is just lovely. Um, so I think a great success for Alex this week. All right, let's take a look at our next person. Okay, so here is Abby's side by side. And I'm totally jealous that you got to go to Red Rocks. I don't know if I've shared with you that my son lives in Colorado, and he pretty much works in Snowmass, which is very near Aspen. It's like the next mountain over. Um, but this image is lovely, and I'm sure that your friend Wyatt was really pleased with it. It's got a lovely side lighting, very soft and diffused. Lots of detail throughout, so we've got a deep depth of field here. So I think it's a really great photograph. Now when we move over to the vectorized image, I am honestly, Abby, I am honestly not really seeing the vectorization. To me, it appears that the subject has been selected, and you know, Wyatt is very clear, and then the background appears to be softened. So if you want to talk to me about vectorizing a portrait, I would be so happy to do that with you. Please call me. I mean, I really miss talking to my students. You know, I work with middle school all day, so talking to students who are older in college, it's a blessing. It really is. So what I'm not seeing is what I'm looking for, which is a vectorized portrait. So hold on, let me see if I can zoom in, and we'll take a closer look. Okay, so here I am in Photoshop, and I have hit Control Plus so that we are at 400%. Zoomed in to the Wyatt edit for Abby, and what I see is I don't see what I'm looking for with a vectorized portrait. So a vectorized portrait, what happens is when you vectorize it, a raster image, which is a photograph, becomes a vector image, and a vector image is just flat shapes. You'll have your highlights, your medium shades, your shadows, and they will all be separate shapes. So my husband's getting excited about his game. Apologize. If I scroll down, I mean, with the photo itself, yeah, it just appears to me like the subject was selected. I mean, I still think it's a great photo, and this is appears to be a more shallow depth of field, which is the subject is in focus and the background is blurred. So that's what I'm seeing here, but I'm not seeing a vectorized portrait. So Abby, please get in touch with me, and because you turned in your portrait on time, I don't want you to worry about anything being late. We'll just work together to make sure that you get this skill in hand, you know. So that's our goal. All right. Okay, so Mariah, like Alex, has also done a self-portrait, and I have got to say that the lighting is gorgeous. Just gorgeous, Mariah. I think that this photo is, you know, a selfie to save. Your skin looks so, just, you know, I hate to sound like a skincare commercial, but it's just, you know, luscious and moisturized and has a glow to it, and, you know, your makeup is so beautiful and natural. And I love the outfit that you chose. You know, it really goes with that golden light of the evening. Not sure if this is evening or morning, but beautiful, beautiful image. And then I believe you vectorized your portrait in GIMP. And what I did was I tried to export it as a JPEG, and I ended up just taking a screenshot of the image. And so this could be perfected a little bit, you know, in your editing software. But what I see is I see your vectorization on the face. And I understand that, you know, you weren't as crazy about it as, you know, the original portrait, and that's not unusual. It's really not. It's when you get an image that is really high contrast, so lights are really light and darks are really dark. That's the best image for vectorization. But for us, this was an experiment. And I feel like, you know, you were successful in creating the vectorized portrait, and that is just absolutely perfect. I love, love, love how your hair came out, you know, all those highlights and shapes. Your skin, maybe not as fun and glowy, you know, like an Instagram photo. But very successful with vectorizing. And I hope you won't give up on this idea, because it could be useful to you in the future for graphic design and any time where you need a vector photo. I mean, a vectorized image. Because raster is photography, vector is shapes. So it's much more flat, but it's still a wonderful skill for us to explore. Okay, great job, Mariah. Okay, here is Alyssa's photos. Alyssa, I am really so impressed with this portrait. It's absolutely gorgeous of your model. I honestly wonder if you hadn't selected your subject, your model, and blurred the background, you know, in your editing software. And I mean, I don't mind that. I think it's fine. That's something that we can actually learn to do as photographers using a larger aperture, and it's something that you can do in camera. So if you're interested in learning more about that, I would be so happy to talk to you about that. But yeah, this is a very, very shallow depth of field. Do you see how we have down here at the bottom, we have some clarity, and then it goes into a deep, deep, deep blur. So that's depth of field. And it's just gorgeous. I mean, your model looks super amazing, and I love her outfit, and it's just so fall and so cute. And then when we go over to her, well, your vectorized image, I think that that was also very successful. I mean, I see the flattened shapes, which are traditional with a vectorized photograph, and it doesn't really affect the beauty of the image for me. So I think this is an excellent example of how vectorizing a portrait can be very successful for graphic design, you know, computer graphics, the things that we are studying here. So gosh, I mean, it's really perfect. So I can't say anything really negative about it. I think it's I think you did a wonderful job, and shout out to you, Alyssa, and your model. Jenna, I think we all know that you are number one, an exceptional artist. Number two, an unbelievable beauty, really. Your photograph is gorgeous, your selfie, so beautiful, and I can't even believe that your vectorized portrait is, I want to say it's even more gorgeous. Oh my goodness, this is stellar. I would be making this into a poster, and I would be hanging it in a frame in my house. And yeah, this is just like, enjoy it, girl. Enjoy it while it lasts. But incredibly successful vectorized image, incredibly successful. I can't say I've seen one that is better. I adore all of these color layers of skin tones, and you know, this area of shadow up until we reach your pendant, and all of those layers of, you know, subtly different skin tones and shine. And oh my goodness, I think this is definitely a huge keeper for your portfolio. Please, please, please have both of these images within your portfolio, because I'm just amazed. I think it's just gorgeous. And I even wonder if you must have like went in and edited the pattern on your bathing suit, because oh my goodness, it couldn't be better. So I'll stop raving over you. But well done, Jenna. So I hope that everybody is pleased with the feedback that you've received, and if not, please contact me, please text me, please email me. I get so little response from this class, and I love it when my students are needy, a little bit needier than you guys. You guys are just so self-sufficient, and I mean, that's great, that's really great. But please just contact me if you have any questions about anything. And I know we have an assignment due this evening, but I'm excited to see that. And believe me, I will be so caught up by spring break. Okay, good night.